Hello and welcome back. So today's video is going to be all about a scandal to do with the Prussian/German monarchy. So Princess Charlotte, whose real name was Victoria Elizabeth Auguste Charlotte, was born on the 24th of July 1860. She was the daughter of Frederick III of Germany and also sister to Wilhelm II of Germany. So by her teens, Charlotte was known as the most arrogant and heartless coquette at court. She was basically a mean girl. She would pretend to be friends with people, gain their confidence. They would tell her all these private issues to do with themselves, and then she will go and tell everyone this private stuff. But she was also known to throw some absolutely brilliant parties. So in the winter of 1891, a party was held, and the person who supposedly was hosting this party was Princess Charlotte. And the guests at this party were Prussia's/Germany's noblest. One of the partygoers was the brother-in-law of Charlotte's brother, the Kaiser, and he was also master of the ceremonies to the Kaiser, and he was Leberich von Konzer. But this was no ordinary party. There was drinking, there was dancing, and there was also a lot of sex. Partners were swapped and lots of new positions were tried. Everybody had an absolutely amazingly brilliant time at this party, but the next day the partygoers started to receive some letters. The letters were blackmail letters, and they contained descriptions of what had happened the night before, along with some pornographic pictures. And the letters threatened to reveal the identities of those that had attended this sex party. So it's obvious that the person who wrote these letters knew the people who had attended the party well, as they contained lots of personal information. And graphologists say that they can be most certain that the letters were written by a woman. So one of the people who was targeted by this letters was the Duchess of Hohenau. So one of the people who was targeted by the letters was the Duchess of Hohenhart, who the writer of the letter describes as a randy tart. She was married to the openly gay aristocrat Frederick von Hohenhau. And because of her husband being gay, the Duchess would take a lot of lovers, and so her sex life was legendary. So the letter writer also targeted Elaine von Schrader, who was married to a master of ceremonies but who enjoyed lesbian affairs, and also Prince Herbert von Anhalt, who was accused of having sex with men. So because of the letters sent, the sex party became public and a huge political scandal erupted, which resulted in a heated debate in the Reichstag. Kaiser Wilhelm found out that his master of the ceremonies, Kotzer, was involved in this scandal, so he had him imprisoned. But he was soon released, and wanting revenge, Kotzer set about trying to find out who of the partygoers had revealed his identity. He had several duels with other male partygoers, and Kotzer ended up being killed in one of these duels when a bullet pierced his intestine. But who was the person that sent these letters? Some people reckon it was actually Princess Charlotte, the host of the party, who did. Even though Charlotte actually received some of these blackmail letters herself. People felt that because of the intimate and personal details that was in the letters, it could only have been written by someone who was at the party, and who else would know such personal details than the person that had made herself the court gossip. Princess Charlotte could have easily written the letters to herself so that people would be deterred from thinking that it was her who was the letter writer. So around the same time that these letters were being sent out, Princess Charlotte actually lost her diary. Now, Princess Charlotte's diary was basically a burn book. It contained family secrets and her thoughts on various members of the family. Now, the diary was soon found and it was handed over to her brother Kaiser Wilhelm, who read the diary and was absolutely shocked by the contents, so much so that he never forgave her for it. But historians have now suggested that someone else may have written the letters, and that would be Kaiser Wilhelm's wife's Donna's brother, Duke Ernest, who wrote them along with his mistress. So anyway, what do you think? Do you reckon Princess Charlotte could have invited all these people to a sex party and then tried to blackmail them afterwards? Or was it Donna's brother who had done it, or was it someone else completely? Let me know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.